thought of narrating relevant accomplishments, not to brag, but to humbly remind the men and women of AFPRESCOM, the brigade personnel, especially its officers, to sustain the momentum, to maintain or better the standards, and to please take care and preserve everything that has been built during my watch. Resources are hard to come by. Let's not waste it. It's not a question of how much. It's a question of why we did it. Unlike the regular force that can be assigned to different units as they go up the ladder of their military career, I have been with the Technical Service Battalion, which later became the present Technical and Administrative Service Brigade, since I was commissioned as captain in the Judge Advocate General Service in 1999. It has been a long 20 years I have witnessed the difficulties of the unit as it struggled to be active despite having no resources to support it. All major activities of the unit had to be funded by donations, solicitations, and from personal funds of those who need it. These are the challenges I had to face when I was designated as commander of the Information Technology Research and Development Group in 2010, as group commander of the 105th Task Group in 2012. The most difficult task was to uplift the morale of the men and women who served under it. I readily related the struggles I had to go through in the reserve force to the struggles I had to experience in life, where I had to start from nothing and was forced to work and study at the same time to be where I am today. First, like having a decent house to live in, I focused on the working environment of our personnel and personally funded the renovation and conditioning and furnishing of all the offices of the brigade and units under my command. For Saturday trainees to eat their meals in the command without having to walk elsewhere and waste their precious training and waste their precious time traveling just to come back in the afternoon to finish their training. The same thoughts came to me as the commander of my units. I was committed to accord our personnel the highest standards of training. This did not come cheap. I had to personally fund the relevant HADR trainings of 268 members of the different task groups who are my so-called scholars. These scholars were provided uniforms, orange uniforms, you see, to give them importance and to distinguish them as first responders. They have to go through lengthy and thorough trainings with other AFP units and external providers because the mission after the training was to save lives, and surely seminars and orientations were not enough. I only had one condition that I asked of these so-called scholars: to train others without asking for anything in return. This has been the trend, and I am proud that these reservists will now train for the AFPRESCOM as volunteers, who train students outside the camp and train communities within their area of operations without compensation. We have developed individuals who train not only with their skills, but also with their hearts. Since time is treasured to us who live both civilian and military lives, we have to make sure that our time is not wasted in the camp on reporting weekends. The challenge is always to keep our personnel busy. As I always tell them, go home, learn, and exhaust them. This we managed to do for the past years, and the brigade staff and I have to work on weekdays, many times after office hours, just to prepare for the activities for the weekend. This was the reason why we have grown all these years. For me, recruitment is not simply to encourage application. To recruit is to inspire. From recruitment to training to relevant mission, the key is relevance. Even as a major, back then when I first joined them, I was inspired to do my best. I pushed myself to be at par, if not better, with the standards of service that they possess and practice. I learned from them, and our brigade had the opportunity to accomplish missions with some of them. Again, PMA Class Union 1987, and the ladies, please stand to be recognized. Salamat sa inyo. I am very privileged to be your honorary member and to be a part of the Special Forces. I'm proud to be with you. I strive to continue to work with you in the accomplishment of your missions. And thank you. I know there's a big event in Fort Magsaysay, and may request the members of my Special Forces family to please stand up to be recognized. Thank you very much for coming all the way here. Thank you. I will never forget the former chiefs of staff of the AFP, many of whom I had the privilege of working for. General Greg Katatang, General Bisaya, and it opened up opportunities for me to serve as a member of the Reserve Force or as a lawyer in your office. Thank you, sirs. I thank the Office of the Legislative Affairs, General Ramos and General Estuesta, where I am on detached service. The OLA gave me the opportunity to work with the different AFP units regarding their legislative concerns. The OLA also exposed me to a lot of senior officers who opened up opportunities of collaboration between the task, reserve, and regular units. I thank the former and present J9s for your trust and confidence in me, for designating me to positions that will allow me to work with you on activities here and abroad, with the National Guards, and on projects that make the Reserve Force more relevant. I thank the former commanders of the AFPRESCOM for allowing us to perform our duties smoothly, for supporting our projects. General Capina was the AFPRESCOM commander when I asked permission if I can build the HADR facility, and he readily provided me the space. And it was a good, it's still there, sir. And of course, I'd like to thank former AFPRESCOM Commander General Guan. He really tried to, he took a bold step and appointed me as the commander of the Citizens Armed Force AFP-wide task units. It actually gave me the opportunity to go around the country to engage with the regular units. It gave me a very close-up picture of what's really happening and to see how the task brigades can actually help. It gave me an opportunity to help the different task brigades. We recruited 500 in Zamboanga under Colonel Donald. My efforts, because of your appointment, sir, earned me a plaque of appreciation from the Chief of Staff last December 2018. General RODIL, thank you for presiding over this activity. We have the same passion for the Reserve Force. And I know, Brad, that I have a lot to learn from you. And hopefully, and I know, that we will be collaborating in the near future on the efforts regarding the ROTC and the Reserve Force in general. I believe that even if we in the Reserve Force did not start off on the same road as those in the AFP's regular force, we can always reach a common destination with them and accomplish our mission together, side by side, if they are not. We have to be visible when the others are invisible. We have to be better than our men in everything that we do. We have to be role models, and we have to lead by example. If we fail, they will see us fail. It's easy for them to just leave. But if we are successful, they want to be part of success. They will always be there. So officers, lead by example. I want to thank the group commanders here, Colonel Bayan, the one who first passed group, Colonel Rivera, Major Garaan of the 102nd, Major De Guzman, on our third class group, of course Colonel Sores of the 104th class group, Colonel Araga. Well, I will still see you and look forward to us still working together in some of the many projects. You can be assured of my continued support with the permission of my family. Remember, I have a secret weapon. I'm fortunate to have with me a pool of mentors in San Miguel Corporation. May I request my mentors to please stand up. Thank you, sir. You're part of us because you're the best. Sir, kayo ang ating mga kuya. Hindi all the above. Ang naging ito would not be possible without the sacrifice and understanding of my loving family. Of course, my wife, Dimples, please stand up. My two daughters, the next day, Maxine. Please stand up. They hardly see me every time I perform my duties for the AFPRESCOM. That's almost all the time. But they are very much one with me. Tama ba? Even knowing and understanding that I have prioritized hard-earned money intended for the family to help others, to take care and boost the morale of the personnel who I serve in my unit, to sacrifice family trips, to sacrifice family wants for the needs of the country. Thank you. As I embark on my new assignments with the Armed Forces of the Philippines, I thank God for giving me the grace to be worthy of His blessings. The grace to be used as an instrument and advocate of patriotism for those who serve with me. For granting me the wisdom to inspire and for letting me struggle at the early years of my life that made me understand the value of time, resources, and the importance of being relevant. Good morning, and I will now read my relinquished order. I'm Laang. Marami na basa ang speech book. Relinquishment of duties and responsibilities. Pursuant to paragraph 1, section 1, General Orders number 82, Headquarters, Armed Forces of the Philippines Reserve Command, dated June 13, 2019. Authority, paragraph 4, section 1, General Orders number 801, General Headquarters, Armed Forces of the Philippines, dated June 13, 2019. I hereby relinquish my duties and responsibilities as Brigade Commander, 1st Technical and Administrative Service Brigade, NCR Reserve, Armed Forces of the Philippines Reserve Command effective this day. And I sign your presence.